All right, my friend, welcome back. Again, my name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Father Project. In today's video, I'm going to teach you the proper way to do a flutter kicks exercise. This is how to do the flutter kicks exercise. And the reason this video is actually important is there's so many ways to do this exercise wrong. And in fact, this exercise can actually be dangerous on your low back and not even work your core at all if you do it wrong. So today in our home gym, what I'm going to do is show you the proper form points of the flutter kicks exercise. And I'm going to give you some ideas on some sets and reps so you can incorporate this into your core training for a stronger, better looking core without the back pain. I know you're going to learn a ton, so get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so the flutter kicks, let's get set up. So this is an exercise you've probably seen that looks pretty simple. Why do we even need a tutorial about this? Don't we just get down on the back like this and then start fluttering our legs like this? Is it that simple? The answer is no. It's a lot more complicated than that, and it has to do with how the abs actually work anatomically. So one of the main functions of the abs is actually to keep the spine from going into extension. The abs contract us forward into flexion, and so we want to respect that when we get set up on the flutter kicks. So the first thing we're going to do is when we lay down for the flutter kicks, what I want you to do is put your feet on the floor just like this and feel the amount of space that is in your lower back. You can see I can actually sit my hand underneath my low back. There's that much space. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of that space. So we're going to take the pelvis and we're going to posteriorly tilt that just like this. So the space is flat. I can't get my arm underneath that. And what that does is it engages the core. Because if we don't do that and we keep the abs in extension, then when we're doing the flutter kicks, the only muscles we're working are our hip flexors, the rectus femoris and the psoas, which attach to that spine and create this kind of effect just like this. We're not actually working the core at all. So what we want to do again is flatten like a pancake, get down, and then from this place we're going to raise our legs up straight in the air, and we're going to lower them to the point where we can keep that back flat on the ground. You can test yourself. When that back starts to come up off the ground, so for me, a little bit just right here, that's where we stop. This is the starting position of flutter kicks. So from this point, you can brace here and move your legs. It does not matter how fast you move them, where you move them, if you go underneath, if you scissor them like this, if you flutter just like this. The key is keeping that low back pressed against the floor and not allowing this situation to happen here where I have that space and the abs are no longer engaged. So press it flat, feet up, and bring it down. Again, the only point of moving the legs is to create some dynamic stress and tension on that core as we're focusing on keeping that low back planted flat. I can promise you this. If you do flutter kicks the wrong way, if you keep that low back up and just do millions of these guys just like this, the only thing you're doing is making your hip flexors more tight, which can lead to lots of back pain and problems with your posture. So do flutter kicks right, flatten like a pancake, legs up, drop it down as long as you can maintain that flat position on the ground and move nice and slow. I like to move it roughly a cadence just like this, feel my abs contract, and I might do 15 to 20 reps per leg until failure. So now that we've covered the form points, let's talk about some reps and sets on how you want to incorporate flutter kicks. This is a great exercise when done properly and you're making that back nice and flat, because it can be used as a dynamic warm-up in the beginning of your workout. So if you do have a leg day or a lower body day, doing flutter kicks in the beginning can activate that core, activate those glutes and some of the hip flexors in a good way, so you can use it as a warm-up. If you want to do it like that, then 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps per leg would be great. If you want to use it as a finisher in your exercise, in your core routine, then I would recommend around 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps per leg. But again, the reps don't matter as much as like going slow, creating the tension. You can almost think of this as more of like a time under tension exercise. So if you're doing these really slow, big reps for like 3 seconds per leg, you might only need to do 10 reps per leg. So it's not like you have to hit a 15 magic number. It's about the time and tension. And so really focus on keeping that back flat and keeping the core tight. And this is an exercise that pairs really well and actually has a similar feel to it to like an RKC plank where the whole core is under a lot of tension. So this would be a good exercise to pair with some kind of crunch, like a rocket crunch or a reverse crunch, that we're having a little more motion through the hips, because here our goal with the flutter kicks is to keep that whole spine flat and pressed against the ground. So I would pair this with one other exercise and do it for around 3 sets for around 60 seconds time under tension, or around 15 reps per leg at the tail end of your workout. And I hope you found this valuable and you learned something new about some of your anatomy. Again, the goal is to work the abs, not those hip flexors with those silly arched flutter kicks. So hope you found this valuable. If you like this, let us know in the comments below and give us a thumbs up. And I even want to challenge you to drop down and try this yourself. Do some flutter kicks below and let us know in the comments if you feel your abs working. Thank you for being here. Our Fit Flutter Project YouTube channel is absolutely booming, and we're so proud of all our videos and you as a member of our community. So if you want to go deeper with us, definitely hit the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. And check the little notification bell to get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds of videos on the channel already. Obviously, in the best exercise tutorials, we also cover meal plans, nutrition, supplementation, motivation, all the stuff you need to stay strong and healthy for your family. We are the Fit Flutter Project. This is what we do. So subscribe to the channel, drop us a comment below, and we have some great free resources. If you want to go deeper on your goals of either building muscle or losing weight, we have some amazing resources down in the description. We have our free weight loss meal plan, our free 24-minute fat burning workout, and our free 5 best muscle building exercises. These are great resources we will actually send to your email to get you started with today. Thank you for being my friend. Subscribe below, and we'll see you around the channel, and I'll talk to you very soon.